Hi.
Hey everyone,
Hi.
we're back.
Hi.
55 packs to go.
55 packs to go.
There's probably
Let me know when it's still got 55 packs to go. Gotta go.
we've this shouldn't be as long as the first one. The first video is in the description below. We've got an epic there, but we're gonna go fly through these. We haven't spoke about the card. We'll talk about it. Hey, we got
Ultimate Infestation.
What a good start.
Draw 5 cards, gain 5 armor, summon a 5/5, deal 5 damage. It's fucking incredible.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree with what you said in the one respect that some of the effects are a bit lackluster at that stage of the game. But if you've got a double innovate, you're playing this on turn 6, and you play this turn 6, then that's just like. But
I mean, you're gonna be playing it like quite soonish anyway, because you got round and ramp all the way through. So you're gonna be playing it before their turn 10. It's easy to say that.
Easy, yeah.
And that's what makes this card good.
I would arguably say the best 10 cost card in the game.
Yeah, I mean, what
Spell,
more so than
spell in the game, because Death Knights.
I don't know. I mean, Mind Control's pretty freaking badass.
Pyroblast is also pretty good, but this is just this just does
compare it to Pyroblast though. So you got 5 damage. You're already doing half.
Yeah.
Dealing 5 damage, you take that as a 3.
You got
mana
sprint.
thing.
You got a bit of sprint in there. A shield made.
Yeah. Drawing 5 cards, it's unheard of in the game. So
yeah.
that's so it's good because it's not like an Angora pack. You're drawing your own cards. You're drawing cards from your deck.
No.
The problem being, and the only downside to this is the fact you're drawing 5 cards. That's my only complaint about it, because you're put in a situation where you're really limited to when you can play it.
Yeah.
And that's
you're either going to play it in like the last. Oh my god, I need to draw all these cards to win, which you shouldn't be putting yourself in that situation anyway. To play the card, and I do agree. Sometimes you're going to get yourself in a situation where you're going to overdraw or something like that. Moving on. Snow Flipper. I'm joking. Okay. So, funny card. Defile. I wanna talk about Defile. We just watched in between videos a stupid OTK with it, but without really ridiculous long-winded OTKs with it. I think the card's good because when I originally read it, I thought it did 1 damage. When I say cast it again, I thought it was cast it once again. Not if something else dies, it carries on. And that I think is really good because it just gives a very weak class a chance to play like a really clever
board
wipe, and it is a.
If all the health staggered, it
is like a puzzle in a way that you do it as well.
Plus, considering you got the one we missed before, the 2 cost for a 1/1 with Defiant Shield plus 1 spell damage. I mean, you're guaranteed at least 2 goes with that, and it's 2 goes of 2 damage. So you're looking.
I actually can't believe I skipped past that. I actually like that minion.
Yeah, if you think about that in combination with that, you're looking at 4 mana that's going to be doing 4 damage to everything on the board.
And I think that's going back. That's the card that I think it was literally the last card where Sniffer the Penguin was. It's like a sticky spell damage minion, which is kind of unheard of as well. Spell damage minion with Divine Shield could actually see some play. What do you think of Plague Scientist?
I think it could have afforded not to be combat, but then again, poisonous is such a deadly thing. I mean, I don't.
Good pun there. What?
I don't know like how or where it's going to fit into any of the rogue decks.
That's my thing.
Problem,
the only deck I saw it going in is Jade Rogue, but then Jade Rogue is so inferior to the other Jade decks. It's just it hasn't got that kind of, because at least Shaman's got this kind of Jade engine. Where you can play like the Jade Lightnings and the
only time you really see poisonous working any well is when you got a minion that's sticky in some way or it's got a lot of health, and Divine Shield and minions with health is not a thing that rogue do. So
you've got the name escapes me, but their Jade minion 2 for 1/1 stealth. That's the one people are talking about. You play that on 2, you play this on 3. You kill their minion outright, and you start your Jades off.
Yeah, but then again, that's only 1 turn where you're summoning a Jade. And the one thing about Jades is you got to get them going quickly. And if you're wasting turns doing crap like that, then you're just not achieving your goal. And I don't know.
Let's talk about hilarious things with this minion. Knife Juggler, Tentacle on Azoth. Anything that just does a board wipe. Because if you just imagine just playing that and then ram a Tentacle on Azoth, everything dies.
Oh yeah. Not to mention what's her name, the 3 for a 1/1. does damage equal to its attack if you do that like that. Yeah.
That's
Again,
there's some trolling videos I reckon Plague Scientist will see a lot of.
Yeah. Ooh, hello.
Hey,
Professor Preacherside.
Okay.
It's a card you wouldn't craft, but the fact that you got it, we're gonna have some fun.
And I'll have fun for a while, then it might go bye-bye. But I like it. I don't like this kind of perception that you have to play a Cloaked Huntress and click the end button, and then you get a chance.
It's gonna be hard to pull off.
Yeah, so basically, if you play a Cloaked Huntress and then you play Professor Preacherside, then you're going to go crazy, because you've got the new Venom Trap and a few things. I'm going to try it out, I think, because finally got Karazhan after God knows how long. I actually play the Secret Hunter deck now. And then the rest of the cards we've spoken about, terrible, 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 pretty good.
Yeah.
Dead Man's Hand. Okay.
It's a good card. There's no way of not calling it a good card, because at the end of the day, it's something, because like they're setting in the fatigue game to warrior and priest. It's always been there, and now if anything, it is set.
Dead Man's Hand versus Archbishop Benedict.
It's set in stone. It's set in stone.
I was thinking of like I do have a very long walk back and to from work, so I was thinking about these cards, watching videos and watching people's reviews as I was walking back, and thinking that imagine playing Dead Man's Hand in a wild deck that uses both Elise. So if you can like copy your hand and then play your Elise, and then you've got the monkeys and you've got packs, you've got more Elise, it's just going to be ridiculous.
It could get really out of hand.
The Crypt Lord is good. We've been through that. This guy is interesting. A 3-mana 4/4 with a kind of a downside.
Freeze your other minions. You know, you play him on an empty board. It's a 4/4.
You play him on turn 3. It's better than what's that 3-mana Arcane Golem, because that's terrible.
And
it's more that, but then you draw it late game. It's not as good.
But it's the time you're playing it, and timing is always like, for instance, if going from a 6 mana to 7 mana and then having a 6/7/7, it's not that much different. But when you've got the early game, 3 mana to 4, I mean 3 health to 4 health, it's such a huge jump. It's so much bigger. It's that much more threatening.
Yeah. So this card might see play if some really aggressive decks pop out there, because
not to mention, let's not forget Druid. You could play a 4/4 on turn 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No questions asked, not even a problem.
Yeah. So just innovate into this, and then you just carry on from there. But we'll see how that card pans out. Alright, so there's the Tainted Zealot we were talking about. So that was the...
It's a good card.
Yeah, it is a good card. Ice Walker. Love it. Again, there's a deck that I don't think any videos have been uploaded for it yet, but I played a few games with it. I call it Chillite. It was a deck that me and him came up with just on a random day. Just make a full-on freeze deck and then play Yogg-Saron. But this just makes it cool. I know it's because
there's an idea I've always wanted to mess around with it, and it's a elemental deck that's basically running Kazakas and things like that, and that's where this card kind of fits in. It's not the kind of card you're going to be playing a huge amount of. You're not going to be running 2, I don't think, at any stretch.
No. But I like the fact that you just play it, and then if you can't kill their guy, then you're just freezing it, and then you'll just
it takes out early 1/1s and stuff, and
and
it freezes the target. So let's not forget Warrior, because like Pirate Warrior is going to struggle. It's gonna absolutely struggle if you can get this out and get it.
But
going.
even the Control Warrior though, because at the end of the day, if they've got some armor and they've got a weapon, you pinging them with your hero power doesn't really do a lot. You ping with the hero power and getting a freeze on them, you're giving that extra turn just to try and claw your way back into the game.
Not to mention all the things double up with freezing, so you might even see Shatter getting a bit more play.
I think that's what they're trying to do, to be fair, because Shatter was like a meme card like Purify, and look what happened to Purify. It became one of the best decks of the last meta. I'm not saying Shatter's going to do that, but I'm just saying
that's a hell of a claim.
I'm just saying Purify, it was said right here, right now, Shatter Mage is going to be a thing.
Let's go.
Shadow. Stitch Tracker. Battlecry to score a copper minion in your deck. This idea of a deck that just runs very little minions, and one of your minions is Savannah Highmane, isn't that bad. It's more of a combo deck. As I said, I think I made that joke with you where I could just run this in like a York Hunter.
Well, actually, I think it'll work really well on your secret hunter that you want to get going. Yeah. You'll be able to pull Croak Huntress or the
Professor Putricide or something like that out of the deck. The Unwilling Sacrifice is kind of like it's a very Warlock card again flavor. So you choose a friendly minion and then you destroy a random one. It's kind of a bit like ugh.
But then you destroy a friendly. Again, it builds into the eggs and kind of thing. So that deck is definitely going to be a thing.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a thing. And Shadowblade,
great card.
Absolutely great card because there's nothing bad you can say about it. 3 for a 3/2 does a lot. You can the best card to Boomerang in my personal opinion because you also there are better weapons, bigger weapons.
What about the card that's like you don't lose
you don't use durability with your weapon is good because if you swing with it and you swing in there like one minion and then you Boomerang the other minion, suddenly next turn you've got another immune weapon in your hand. So I think that's going to be a very powerful card in the deck. But I think X Warlock's going to be something fun too.
It's definitely again a wait and see kind of thing.
But I'm very much looking forward to making Rogue.
Bone Drake.
Bone Drake
makes dragons relevant again. Simple as that.
It's just another good solid dragon, and that's all you really need to say about it. It's gonna
Bone Drake gets Bone Drake gets Bone Drake gets Bone Drake. It's just gonna get too out of hand.
Well, Bone Drake gets you. Oh god, what's it called? The priest one. Dragon OP.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just keep, very good. And then you play in the Quest Priest, you play a Quest Dragon Priest, and N'Zoth brings us back, and it's going to be, imagine N'Zoth bringing back lots of these, and then your opponent just conceding, and very good card.
Fallen Sun Cleric fits very much into Druid combo decks as well.
Yes, I would actually agree with that. I think we've spoken about all these cards here.
Yeah.
Defile is good.
So it's going to get a lot quicker now.
It's going to get a lot quicker because we have seen a lot of the cards.
Rolling the bones.
Roll the bones. It's like such a meh card because I don't really playing a Death Rattle deck. Yeah.
Death Rattle Rogue, it's a thing. I mean, drawing cards is always great for rogues. Do they need more draw? Probably not.
My big thing with Death Rattle decks in general is I really don't agree with this playing N'Zoth and all these weenies come back.
Yeah, I know.
I don't agree with it because I think in your Death Rattle Rogue you play your I'm forgetting cards now as well. The 2/2 Death Rattle get a random glass card.
Yeah. And City Hugs.
You want to buy a funnel cake? Yeah. I see. I remember what they say when they come out. I can't think of the name of the card.
Buy a funnel cake.
But I just don't know how many Death Rattles you're actually running to make this any good.
Yeah, because like Rogue tends to be more spell heavy anyways.
Yeah. So and every other card we've spoken about. Carrying on. Golden Common. Yep, this is
animated. Berserk is actually animated.
I might have to keep that just for that. An actual animated Berserker. This is the Fallen Sun Cleric, as you were saying, for like the combo druid decks.
It fits in. I mean, obviously.
I'm not sure where. It kind of fits in with the token and more that you can just
keep having stuff. It gets.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a card. It's an arena card.
You'll see it. Like I say, yeah. You might see it pop up. Just so interested to see how many of these cards stick. So, Cribble was spoken about, Bomo was spoken about. Exploding Bloatbat, literally, you just got this off Jewel Makar in a game. It's just like, I just think it's just very, very meh. Because you're paying 4 mana.
Yeah, it's too much.
When you've got Rexar, an Explosive Trap. They are your 2 damage board wipes. You don't need something like that. Tuskar Fisherman. I kind of don't understand why this is a thing.
You got to understand. You got to compare it to what
You're comparing it to the 2-mana 2/2 spell power minion.
So and you're choosing what you're giving the spell damage to. So if you're giving it to something that's got stealth, for instance, or something sticky, I mean, you might even see it in Rogue, because like obviously the amount of the minions that have got stealth forever, you could just keep bouncing these bloody things back and then just hit them with Eviscerate twice and they're dead. So
I feel with these, I feel with the spell damage minions. I mean that is a fairly solid argument, but it's like a lot of these decks are both spell damage minions when they play Bloodmage Thalnos. You play Bloodmage Thalnos as a cycle card, but you don't play that many minions. So whether you just want to play your minion with spell power instead of relying on a minion to give spell power to, whether you would just want to play a minion with spell power, that's my only gripe with the card.
Yeah.
But we'll see. You'll see. I mean, we're going to be experimenting with a lot of decks anyway, so. Let's look at the golden rare. So.
Gain +1 for each damage minion.
They want to push this thing, but I think it's overkill, to be honest.
Death Revenant, it's not good enough.
It's just not.
It's just not good enough.
No.
You'd have to have 2 damage minions. I mean, you got to compare it to things like what is it, Blood? The one where you draw cards for every damage minion. You end up doing it to like 2 or 3 minions, and that's when it's a 2 cost. So it should be easier to do.
Yeah, and that card never sees play. But it'll see more play now. But I feel that I would rather play a second copy of Blood Rage than this card.
Yeah.
Abominable Bowman. Now I agree. Like, there's so many things. When I saw this, I saw it originally on Facebook, and I did honestly see the first comment was, use this with Savannah Highmane. And a lot of streamers rip this because, do you know the problem with that clearly is
you play a lot of minions. You play a lot of minions in Hunter.
If you want to play a deck right with that guy that just searches out a copy of the minion in your deck, Savannah Highmane and Abominable Bowman, it doesn't work because what are the hyenas from Savannah Highmane, Chrisbee?
What do you mean? They're beasts.
They're beasts. So you're not going to guarantee you back Savannah. Yeah, exactly. Everyone was saying, like, oh my god, just get back Savannah Highmane. Like, no, you don't.
Yeah, it'll happen. It will happen once in a blue moon. But you're a Hunter deck. There are control-y versions of Hunters, and to some extent they do work. But generally speaking, you're going to be playing a lot of beasts in the early game. Yep. That's how it works. And,
Control Hunters seen in rank 26.
Unless you're vetting the beasts that are coming on, you're making sure you're only getting like Fiery Bat at the very least back or something like that, then fair enough.
Yeah.
Maybe it can, but no, it's just no.
Because I reckon it could be better. I think it would be broken as a battle cry. Because if a battle cry you got back a smaller minion, you wouldn't feel as bad. You're paying 7 for a 6/7 that brings you back one bit of Alley Cat. Be pretty sad.
Here we go. Snow Fury Giant. What do we reckon to this? It's easy than all the other giants. The fact that they made it 11 mana made me very curious, because I don't understand why they wouldn't pick it 12 like the rest of them, because...
Do you know what makes me laugh about this, actually? Someone else brought up, I watched. It now means Yogg can evolve.
That's it. It's made the step in the evolve chain. So, like, you can understand that in that regard, it's there. It's really easy to do a lot of overload. Doing a lot of overload and have something... It makes Shaman a bit more synergetic because you are kind of stuck when you're doing all this overload. So having something suddenly become free because of all the overloads, it does make it nice.
I feel that you want to play this more in Wild if you're going to play it at all, because the biggest problem with me now with Shaman overload decks is they have the 3/2. I don't know his name because I don't play Shaman. That unlocks all your mana crystals. Then they had Lava Shock, which is now obviously Black Ramon, so that's gone. So I feel they need one more card that unlocks your mana crystals to make an overload deck viable.
Yeah.
And the rest of the cards we have seen.
Play dead.
Trigger
a friendly minions death rattle. It's too weak. It's too weak of a thing because like death rattles aren't a card. You know what I mean?
It's
you do it on Savannah Highmane, sure. Something 2/2/2s is great, and doing that for 1 mana is amazing. But you have this card is in your deck, and you're drawing it, and it's sitting there, and it's just
You're realizing how I feel how much they've kind of like undervalued this effect, or overestimated it, because it's a chain. You started off with a legendary that did this effect. You then had the same effect on a 3/3. You now got the same effect on a 1-cost spell. There's a card in this set I've not got yet. The one that makes your death rattles cost 2 less. I think that card's brilliant. I think I could see a death rattle hunter deck actually do something, but you wouldn't run play dead in it because I don't see many hunter death rattles that I'd want to just play dead.
And I don't think play dead makes death rattle hunter fire.
I mean, could you?
I would.
Would you on a turn 8 play? I mean, if you did play a deck with very few beasts, if you played a vulnerable Bowman and then play dead and then got something big back, maybe.
But then you're playing a vulnerable thing and
Bowman
and this, and it's just like that's
yeah. Well, yeah.
If it was a card, in
mess.
Priest, then I might consider it. Just because Priest is great, it's so versatile. You can get minions like no tomorrow,
and they love their idea of just getting death rattles.
Exactly. So maybe in Priest it might have worked, but I don't feel like Hunter's gonna get a thing off this.
No.
Blowworm.
Wait.
It's a very vanilla.
Yeah, it's if life still becomes a thing. It's just but we're not. I mean, I'm not.
But then again, it's a beast, so you know.
Yeah, you
Zombies.
You could. Yeah, exactly. It's another icebreaker. Just right out kill something that's frozen. You know, you've got it here. They've got a minion. You just burlock it and smack into it, and then but if it's really big, you take a hell of a lot of damage back. But at least you kill it.
Considering you haven't got like a great deal of. I mean, you do have healing and charm, it's just not enough. I don't think. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell how this is gonna work.
I think
it's great against obviously high mana minions like druids and stuff. They're gonna have like these really weak high health minions. So yeah, I mean, we'll see.
I think it's funny that like this was the first card they revealed for Shaman, and everyone was like, "What? So they're getting freeze cards then."
Yeah.
But we'll have to see what happens with the rest of them, won't we? There he is. Voodoo Hexer. It's just ridiculous. It probably will see Priest playing Cabal Shadow. Is it? Yeah, Cabal Shadow Priest? No.
No. I'm not sure what card you were going for there.
What's the one that steals a 2 attack minion?
2 attack minion?
Yeah. Organized Soul Priest?
Yeah, that's a priest card.
Yeah.
Organized Soul Priest and Cabal Shadow Priest are both priest cards.
That's exactly what I just said. You're going to see Priest playing these cards
to take. Oh,
to
that's what I thought you meant Shaman's going to play. Yeah, no, it makes sense. I mean, it depends if it gets play or not. I mean, we'll see. Because, like I said, the freeze thing's kind of fresh, so whether or not the mechanic works is time will tell.
Icebreaker. Icebreaker.
Icebreaker.
Icebreaker. Okay. Second, another Howling Commander. Not sure I'd even run to, but that's something to talk about when I actually make the deck.
Mountain Fire Armor, great card.
Yeah, just again, this just really good stats on a minion that your opponent doesn't want to kill, and then you're not going to trade. Then I like it. It's a good card. It's going to go in these control warriors that just, and then you could play in the aggressive warriors, but I feel the control warrior having an aggressive-ish minion could actually work quite well for them. Yeah, we spoke about all those. Duramaman, good card. Glad I got 2 of them. Even though I'm probably playing Kazak as Priest. Hey! Oh.
Yay! I mean...
Don't get me started on this card.
The one thing I will say about this card, and I think this is a little thing that's like a lot of like players forget, is one thing you have to understand about it is the dust.
I thought you had a compelling argument for this card.
I'm setting it up, you know. Like, yeah, it's dust. It's absolute dust. It's a dumpster fire.
I honestly, I think if I have to be serious about this card, and when I first saw it, I was just like, I like the idea behind it. I do. I like it's got lifesteal. Warlocks need the healing. Brilliant. But you know, you watching, we know, you're gonna draw this on turn 2. You're gonna you're gonna discard this card,
Or
and
you're
then
gonna
nothing
draw.
matters.
Or you're gonna draw it at just the right time on turn 8, and you play it, and it gets fucking siphon sold. It gets fucking
exactly.
It's gonna get fucking murdered. It's how it does it.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna get mind controlled, and you're really, really, really gonna cry.
Yeah.
It's just if you
It's
put,
well,
any belief you put in this card is gonna get thrown and slapped back in your face.
if
so
you
hard.
believe in Quest Warlock, this is your card. But if you believe in Quest Warlock, well, let's move on.
You need to quit Hearthstone.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just like, yay, Legendary! It's gonna happen. Hey, Spreading Plague. A card I did want to talk about.
I run it. It's a good card.
I think it's really good.
I run it in probably the scummiest Jade Druid I've ever had in my life. It's incredible. It just fucks them. Fucks people up.
It kind of irritates me that it fits very well in Jade Druid, because I'm not the biggest fan of Jade Druid.
No,
but
you hate it, and you're gonna really hate this deck. I have to show you.
I like the idea that because there is several ways you can play Druid. Obviously, if the good competitive version is Jades, then that's so be it. I think this kind of just playing the taunts into Ultimate Infestation is just going to be a really fun deck to play as well.
Plus,
every other card.
Spreading Plague. I mean, it could be combo druid as well. I mean, those are the two main two. So you got.
And against pesky aggro deck, just throwing turn 2 innovate Spreading Plague. Your go, warrior. Good card, like it.
Give a random lifesteal minion +2/+2. I've tried. It didn't. It didn't do it. It just didn't do it. It didn't do it for me.
It's like, how good is a lifesteal deck? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's that great, because I like it outside of Mage. The fact that you're giving your late game minions lifesteal to keep you in the game, I just don't think how good is a full lifesteal deck.
It works. Lifesteal works in Mage, but you're not playing lifesteal. Like, for instance, it doesn't work. This card doesn't work in Mage because your minions don't count as having lifesteal until they hit the field.
Exactly, yeah. So it's like you'd have to play. I mean, granted, okay, if you're gonna play, and there's something we might try between us, this aggressive priest deck, and you do go to these generic lifesteal minions, because if you're playing aggro and you play aggro, and then you're gonna bring stuff back in the game, it could be okay in that. But that's if this aggro priest is... Oh, there we go. This is the card we were talking about with it. The SA Shadow Essence good. I just think, I just don't like it all that much. But then at the same time, they try and go these hand buff kind of ways as
Spellweaver,
well.
the only way Spellweaver is getting any play is if it comes out via Medivh Portal. That's the only way you're ever gonna.
Because then it's not that if you play like a 6-cost like in Druid, you play like the portal to heal yourself. Then if Medivh gets this, it's pretty good. But apart from that, you'd never ever see it.
No, not in your deck.
Never. That's the thing though. There's so many cards that open up possibilities for like other things.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because you got to think about like cards getting something.
Okay, so Shallow Gravedigger is the only new card to talk about here. 3 for a 3/1 death rattle, add a random death rattle minion to your hand.
Most death rattle minions are good.
And you obviously play it in priest because it's another it's another slot, isn't it?
I mean,
for the
Ben
quest
Bro
priest.
getting super excited about it. I don't know, but I mean, it's interesting. I think it will get play. I think it will work. I think it's just it's one.
And another fantastic trolled in videos
exactly.
to come.
And you got to think about N'Zoth because, like, let's face it, it's going to be one of the first death rattles you play, which means N'Zoth's probably going to be bringing it back. Which means you look at the N'Zoth scenarios. What are the N'Zoth scenarios? 9 times out of 10 you're playing N'Zoth and you've got a fairly empty hand. So having cards that bring back cards to your hand to have death rattle as well is usually great because it is at that point a value game.
Yeah.
So
agreed. I like the card. Yep, we've seen all those. We've seen all those. Ooh, a golden one. We've seen all these. I kind of want to see golden play dead. I reckon it'll look really cool. And the Devour Minds. This when the train's going to start rolling pretty fast now, people.
Yep.
Because we've going to have seen all of this.
You missed Wicked Scout in there. 4/4/1/1 play +1 each time minion I don't even know. We'll see if we get another one.
Wicked Skeleton. Oh, look at that. My bad.
Nope.
Nope.
Like I said, if you're seeing any cards in this video that you haven't seen, just go back to the other video because we've talked about pretty much all the cards.
Yeah. In the first video, we just broke down most of the cards. Sorry.
Sunborn Valkyrie. It's a 5 for a 5/4. Give your minions
plus
2
health.
health adjacent.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a nice one. It's I don't know again how much play it would see, but I do like the idea. If you can keep sticking minions on the board, then they're even more sticky, and you can do more value trades. And I do think it's
sticky.
Basically, yeah, you get a very sticky situation.
I think it will work well on priest, like the health priest.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, we've seen all these.
Yeah.
Second one of those is good. Save me crafting that.
How many legendaries you have? 3?
3.
Loads of epics though.
Yeah. Obsidian Statue.
Really good.
So good. Just such a good card, man.
Really good.
You bring that back with Nazarth, you got a taunt, lifesteal, death rattle, kill something. It's just like, what? You know? How is that not a good card?
It is just absolutely good. Not to mention you can get out with Amber statue. So fucking yeah, there's so much going on there with that.
So much going on with that card. I love it. It's so good.
Not to mention 4 attack.
When you're playing it in priest.
Against a priest though, it's a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen all those.
You've had quite a good run on the epics, haven't you? And the rares, to be fair.
Yeah, to be fair, it's been pretty good. Oh my god, look at him.
That's a happy ghoul right there.
That is one happy ghoul right there. But Corpse Widow, that's the card I was talking about not long ago. Your death rattle cards cost 2 less.
This is the card that might make it viable.
Because you play your Sanheimen costs 4. The wolf is imagine that. I can't think of the name of the wolf, but it's like maybe 1 for a 3. Infested wolf. Yeah. So good. So you got 1 for a 3/3 that summons like death rattle.
It's a 4 cost infested.
Sorry, 2 for a 3/3.
I mean, obviously, your cheaper cards are probably going to get played quite early on. The only problem is there's not a lot of draw in.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah.
So maybe you're going to get your elite orders in. Maybe you're going to have some cards that are going to get some extra. So we'll see.
You also play this alongside kind of grandmother.
And it is a beast. So we'll see.
That's not a bad turn 5 really. If you play Corpse Widow, kind of grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Yeah, if you buff this with like Harem Master or any of these buffs, I think it's pretty good.
6/8 Taunter on turn 6 is never going to be bad.
Another Voodoo Hexer, if you want to try the... 5 for a 5/4, give adjacent minions plus 2 health. It is pretty good. Again, it's all these cards, I think it's just whether they will just be good enough, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Eternal Servitude, got lots of those. I have to decide whether I get rid of the gold one or not. Seen all those? Nerubian Unraveler, that is a new card. Kind of like people say it's like a Lotheb, but not really. It's an interesting card.
I
can see it being just one of these cards. It will slow games down, and you will get in one of the situations. Someone will play, and you'll be like, oh.
Plus, if there's one way to guarantee Pyroblast not happening, then that's.
So I'm playing that against Druid, and Druid wouldn't anything. Yeah, Pyroblast, Mind Control. Even just things like Fireball, though.
I think the meta is going to take a while. I think they have actually done quite well into not having the meta going to get. I don't think it's going to slink the cores in too quickly with this meta. I think there's a lot going on. I think there's so many different mechanics going on. There's so many different things happening. I don't think the meta is going to clean out too quick. And I think one deck you'll probably end up with the end that a lot of people won't think of early on is anti-meta. And I think potentially this is where a card like this might actually see a lot of play.
So there's...
if you get two of these things on the board, you're fucking... any spell over 6 mana is just not happening.
Yeah, because you've got this, you've got... you're playing Warlock, you've got Gnome Ferrati, You've got this. You've got Dirty Rat, and then you've got that. I've not pulled it yet, but that minion that destroys all 1-cost cards in the deck. It basically the anti-Jade Druid card that isn't an anti-Jade Druid.
Well, it's
card.
like the Handlock. 'Cause Handlock was anti-meta. That's where it came. That's how it started, and it was great. So we'll see. We'll see.
Corpse Razor. Battlecry, give a friendly minion death rattle, resummon this minion.
It's a 5-cost minion. If it was a 4-cost, it'd be great.
Then maybe it's
that
easier.
one extra mana just screws it. It just
It does, yeah.
Ugh.
Not a fan. And it's like again, giving things death rattle doesn't bode well when there's off and things like that. So seeing these one sacrifice and that. Yep, seeing all these. Eggs Warlock is coming.
Getting down to the home stretch here.
Yeah. One more legendary would be nice to make up for that Blood Queen Lanathel. But yeah, we're just probably gonna just fly through these now. We're flying through these and that Gold Crypt Lord though. That looks quite nice. Yeah, that does though.
Oh
Yeah. Jesus.
Mate, you're literally killing them. I don't think you're gonna have any rares left, man. To get this, Jesus. Which makes it nice, which means you can start focusing on the legendary. Oh,
hey!
that is cute. That is cute.
I'm probably not getting rid of that.
That is cute.
I'm probably not getting rid of that.
You're probably never playing it, but
I'll just show people my gold,
yeah, in a
gold tip from the penny.
Yeah.
Second Fate's penny, not bad.
No bad.
That would be in the anti-meta deck as well. Oh well, early second course video. Nice.
You done well with these epics, man.
Second there as well. Christ, that is. I want to try. I would do when I try free shaman. It's actually a shaman mechanic I can actually get behind and actually I really like the look of it. That's 5 packs. You do the one thing though. If there's one thing about pulling Blood Queen Lanathel, I'll never pull Blood Queen Lanathel again.
unless you craft it, so.
It's never gonna happen.
No, I mean you're probably gonna get rid of dust, which means you will open up yourself to the possibility of getting another one.
I'm not sure they've done it like that. Ooh, that's nice.
That's really nice.
2 packs left. How is?
Good card.
Hey,
It's a
I'm
good
not
card. It's a
mad.
good
No,
card.
I am not mad. I would. That's 4 legendaries, but that's a legendary. I wouldn't have crafted that, but I'm very happy I got it.
Yeah.
Very happy I got it. Yes.
And last and final pack.
Well, the old gods were smiling at us there with the card back, and yeah. So that is it. That is going to be
See how much
it.
dust you got, bro, because you got so many rares. They all that out.
No. It's going to be a lot of dust, probably. And that's not without the golds I'm going to probably get rid of. Apart from the sniff of a penguin, he's staying. A lot of the other golds can go. Wait for Hearthstone to respond. Cool. Hey, you were responding.
Nice.
So an extra 1,200 dust.
So
On
you
top of the 2,150 I have.
So that's 2 legendaries.
Yeah.
Choose wisely.
Well, I genuinely feel like there's just there isn't an option for me. I have to do this.
Yeah, there's a lot of cards now.
I feel I just have to do this. And then I'll just work on from there. He's so good.
Do it. How happy are you right now?
Well, I got so I got the Lich King, Valyria the Hollow, Prince Kaliseth, whatever. and managed to get enough for Ether, and still got 700 deaths left.
Can't be bad.
Cannot be bad. This video, how is this video the same length as the last one?
Well, we went through 20 packs in the last one,
we went
and we went in
55 in this
twice
one.
that amount this time. So if anything, that's
pretty
an
fair.
achievement.
Right, well, thank you very much for watching, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there probably is one more thing I need to do. I might just have to do it now. 'Cause I can't imagine this ever being...
It's just not gonna be a thing. I mean,
It's
it's
like-
5 mana, which is a saving grace.
Maybe.
You put it on turn 5, you discard because how many cards have you discarded that you're playing this on turn 5 and it being good?
Yeah, I know, and the fact that it's how many cards you're never going to play on turn 5. That's the main thing as well. It's like, how many cards are you discarding and then not losing the games you've got no hand?
It's like Bolvar Fordrig, which also got no play.
Yeah, because I think that card was
better.
yeah, because if you look at them both, right, you wanted to open. If you didn't open with Bolvar, it's awful. If you open with this, it's awful because you can't discard any cards when this card's in your hand.
Yep, pretty much.
But the thing is, I do have the discard Warlock deck. So for now, I'm probably not going to play it. Because I'm going to play Eggs Warlock. But
Yeah.
I think I'm probably just going to end the video there, guys. Thank you very much. We're going to build some decks, and we'll see you soon.
Ciao.
Bye.